Hey cruisers, I'm Sherry with Cruise Tips TV, back with another fun vlog for you this week. Hope you're having a great week. We've been doing a lot of research on cruises. Of course, we haven't decided on anything yet, but you should probably let us know what your plans are so we can get some good inspiration. Make sure you leave your cruise plans in the comments below. Let us know what you're up to. We had a blast filming our last episode. We filmed a really fun episode on kind of wacky, fun oddities that we experienced on our first cruise, and we hope that you've checked that out. If you haven't already, be sure to watch that one on our YouTube channel and leave your wacky first-time cruiser comments in the comments and read everybody else's funny comments. It's really great. You'll see what I mean. Anyhow, we have some fun episodes coming up for you. We're going to be talking a little bit about some subscriber-inspired things. We'll tell you a little bit more about that today. In cruise news this week, y'all hear about the Jimmy Buffett news. Margaritaville is coming to a couple more of Norwegian's ships. I think that's going to be really exciting. Let us know what you think about that. Also, Carnival announced their 2017 Carnival Live lineup. Some very, very big names coming to the Carnival Live concert series and some comedy acts as well. We have a full link to that article on our website, cruisetipstv.com, so be sure to check it out. And in Olympic news, we found out that the Norwegian getaway in Rio is going to be housing the Olympic Organizing Committee. How cool would it be to live on the Norwegian getaway for a while you were working on the Olympics? So that's pretty exciting. Neat stuff in news. Now let's talk a little bit about questions from this week. We had so many amazing questions this week in response to our last vlog. We had a few that were so in-depth that we're actually going to give them their own episodes. So we're going to tell you a little bit about those later, but for now, let's answer the questions that we can. Let's see here. We have a question from Arij Dervesh. And Arij asks, can you tell me what a Carnival cruise is like? And yes, we can. Carnival is called the fun ship for a reason. It is a lot of fun. You'll find a lot of music. You'll find a lot of dancing. You'll find that it's good for families, but also Carnival has kind of a party atmosphere. Carnival also offers really great values on cruises. Oftentimes you can find the very best value in the mass market cruise line when you sail with Carnival. So Arij, we hope that that helps you out a little bit. And if anyone else has some opinions about Carnival and what the impression is, what that experience is like, leave it for Arij in the comments below so he can check that out. Comment number 2, or question number 2, comes from Sharon C. Sharon C says, I'm taking a Regal Princess cruise in March 2017. I was wondering if I can bring my luggage straight to my room. We're bringing 2 carry-on pieces and thought it might be easier to bring them straight to the room. I can't find the sizes of bags that will allow this on Princess. Do you know? Yes, we do actually know, Sharon. It's a little bit of a gray area. So here's my answer. You can take your luggage to your room, or you can try. So if you're willing to take the risk of possibly not being able to drop your bags off at the room and be stuck with them until your room is ready, then I would say go for it. What you probably want to do is take your bags up to your room and see if your room is ready. If it's not, the stateroom steward might let you pop them in the closet or just kind of throw them in the room and then you can go do your thing. But there's always a chance that they will block off the entire entry to the staterooms and you won't be able to get in at all, and you'll be stuck with your luggage for a few hours before they clean your room. So just go into it with that bit of caution. We always do take one very heavy carry-on bag with us that has our water and our soda, and we do try to drop it off at our room, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and we end up having to haul the bag around. So at your own risk. Our last question today is from Wayne Shang. Wayne asks, he has 2 questions. He said he's booked an inside cabin for an Alaskan cruise, and what are our tips for getting the most out of an inside cabin? And also, what is one thing he'd say someone should do on an Alaskan cruise? So Wayne, we liked your question about the inside cabin so much that we've actually recorded an episode today just for you. We're going to answer this question in an independent episode, so watch for that. The second question that you asked us is, what's one thing I would say that someone should do on an Alaskan cruise? And my answer is, because I don't want to tell you something that costs money or that is outside of the normal cruise experience, I'm going to say this. I think you should make the most out of your glacier viewing day. Glacier viewing day is amazing, but sometimes it requires that you wake up early in the morning. So we want to make sure that you plan ahead and set aside everything that you possibly need to make this a fun experience. And here are some examples of what I mean by that. If your ship is going to be entering the glacial passage, say at 6 in the morning, get up early. Trust me on this, it's absolutely breathtaking. Next, you need to plan for the weather to be probably very cool, cooler than all of the other days on your cruise, because as you approach the glacier through the glacial passage, the weather is going to become increasingly more cool. So make sure that you have your hats, your gloves, your mittens, and come prepared with that. The other thing that we love to tell people is that once you have actually seen the glacier itself and the ship turns around to head back out to sea through the glacial passageway, some of the best scenery of your whole journey could be found in those few hours. But what happens is a lot of people go back to their room or they go inside the ship and they miss out on these gorgeous things. You might see waterfalls. You'll see glaciers at their most blue and beautiful. Your chances of seeing wildlife are really, really high, maybe even if it's just a few, beautiful eagles or something like that. But make sure that you don't retreat to the inside area. Enjoy those few hours out on deck once you're done, unless it's raining, of course. I hope that that helps you out quite a bit. Now, we had 3 more questions that were so incredibly amazing this week that we decided to dedicate episodes to them. And you heard me talking a little bit about Wayne's episode that we're creating for him. So you can look for that soon, Wayne. We're going to be talking about how to maximize an inside cabin for you very soon. A couple of other things that we want to address today are other episode ideas. The first one is from Night Audit. Night Audit said, great video, thanks for posting, but time for a question. Of all the great things, what do you feel is the biggest downside or one thing you're still not a fan of when it comes to cruising? The pessimist in me wants to know the good and the bad. So, Night Audit, we have made an episode just for you on our kind of cruise pet peeves. That's going to be a lot of fun. Of course, this is really subjective and everybody's going to have their own opinions about this. So I can imagine we're going to see a lot of good comments on this one after we post it. The next question comes from Jennifer McDougall, and Jennifer asks, hi, I'm about to sail on Princess for the first time. Any tips or hints for this one? Yes, Jennifer, we have made an episode just for you all about Princess, our tips and tricks. It's a long one, so be prepared. We have a lot to say about Princess. We're going to tell you a little bit about some dining tricks, cabin tricks, all kinds of different things. So look forward to that. You're going to enjoy it very much. That is just about it for us this week. We hope that you all have enjoyed our little vlog. This is our 5th vlog. We're having a lot of fun with it. Hope that you're all following us over on social media. Come see us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And until next time, we'll see you on the high seas. Bye. Hey, click me to subscribe.